Hello student, in continuous lecture of salary head, today we will discuss about the house rent allowance. In shortcut you can say HRA. HRA is allowance which is partially taxable and partially exempted under the Income Tax Act. So calculation of HRA or we can say exemption of HRA is defined under the section 10 subsection 13 of Income Tax Act 1961. So how much HRA will be exempted for the individual? As per the section 10 subsection 13, the three or at least the following will be exempted. The first is 50% of salary for metro city, and metro city defined under Income Tax Act are Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata and Chennai. And other than the metro city, 40% of salary. Next, actual HRA received, whatever HRA you have received. And third, rent paid minus 10% of salary. If individual received least of the following three, then it will be exempted for his income tax liability. So you can calculate the 50% of the salary. Second, whatever HRA you received. Third, rent paid minus 10% of salary. Now you should note about the what do you mean by the salary for the calculation of HRA. So for salary for the purpose of HRA is basic salary plus DA and plus commission as fixed percentage of turnover. So you would include only three components for the HRA calculation under the salary head. First, basic, second, DA, and third is commission. Now, for the easy understanding, I have made the 7 step for HRA calculation. So, in first step, you will find in which city he is employed. For example, if he is employed in the 4 metro city, then 50% of salary will be exempted as HRA. Second step, calculate HRA salary as I given in previous slides. HRA salary means basic plus DA plus fixed percentage commission. Third step, find out the 50% of salary, 40% in case of other than metro city. In the third step, you have to find the 50% of salary. What is your 50% of salary? In fourth step, you have find the actual HRA received. In fifth step, you have calculate the rent paid minus 10% salary. Whatever you paid the rent, you have to minus 10% of your salary. And salary mean basic DA plus commission. In sixth step, you have to find least of the following. Least of the following means step 3, step 4 and step 5. You have to find least of these three. And in last, you have to calculate the HRA means HRA for the tax liability. So actual HRA minus 6 step. 6 step means whichever is less of step 3rd, step 4 and step 5th. For easy understanding, I have also given example. Ram is employed with XYZ Limited during financial year 22-23, which situated in the New Delhi. His income was as under: basic 75,000 per month, DA 30% and commission 1%. So company also gave him HRA for Indian rupees 30,000 per month effective from April 2022. Also paid rent Indian rupees 15,000 per month with April 2022. Now we have to find out the exempted HRA and taxable HRA. So according to this example and over steps, I have made a solution for this. First is you have to find in which city he is living, so that we can find that his HRA will be exempted 50% or 40% of basic salary. So individual lived in the Delhi, it means he is living in the metro city. And on the base of the metro city, we can find the 50%, we can find the exemption is a 50% of basic salary. Second step, we have to calculate the total salary according to the HRA calculation. So basic, that is the 75 per month, plus DA 30% of your basic payment, plus commission. So 12 into 75,000 into 1%. So if we calculate the overall salary for the annual for the HRA purpose, the annual salary is this 11 lakh 79,000. We have cleared the first step and we have calculated the salary, and his salary is the 11 lakh 79,000 for the purpose of HRA calculation. Now third step, we have find the 50% of salary. So 50% of 11 lakh 79,000 is 5 lakh 89,500. In fourth step, we have find the actual HRA received. So he is getting 30,000 per month HRA from the department. So 30,000 into 12, 3 lakh 60,000 he had get the HRA during the financial year 22-23. In the fifth step, we have to find the actual rent paid minus 10% of salary. So actual rent paid, he has paid the 15,000 per month. So in 12 months, he actual rent will be 1 lakh 80,000, and 10% of salary means 10% of 11 lakh 79,000. So the overall calculation after the calculated this step, the in the fifth step the amount is 62,100, and in sixth step we have to find the least of following, means step third, step fourth and step fifth. So what is the least of following? 58,900, 500, 3 lakh 60,000 and 62,100. So least is 62,100. So this amount will be exempted. So now 62,100 will be exempted. So how much amount will be taxable? In the seventh step, total HRA he received 3,60,000 and exempted HRA is 62,100. So he will be under tax liability Indian rupees 2,97,900 for the HRA. So exempted HRA is 62,100 and taxable HRA is 2,97,900. So this is a small lecture for HRA, and I hope you will be understand for the HRA calculation. In case of anything, you can message me, and you can also write in the comment box for the more example or for the more clarification. Thank you for watching.